buy sell scenario. Okay, price to sell on into the 0.645 area. Okay, we'll be looking for price to retrace back to this area, then sell to this zone of the 0.645 area. Okay, so at my office right here, welcome back to my channel, the Prophetic Analyst. So this week we are doing our usual weekly market forecast. Okay, our weekly forex market forecast for the week of the 25th to the 29th of March. Okay, you know we always come on here to analyze the market, showing you guys entries and exit for the next week. Okay, and anticipating over 1,000 pips into the future, and how you can also utilize this opportunity and make money for yourself. Okay, so if this is your first time watching us, please do what to smash the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so that you could be notified each time we drop more forex educational content like this. So starting over with the week. Okay, so first of all, we love starting with our fundamentals. Okay, on Monday we don't have any fundamentals. On Tuesday we have the consumers confidence. On Wednesday we have FOMC. Thursday we have unemployment claim, GDP codes, and several other rate folders here. And Friday we have some rate folders for the US dollar, core PPI, and the Fed Chair Powell speech. Okay, so these rate folders are practically the fundamentals which are going to have high impact on the markets. Okay, and apparently these are just on the US dollars. Okay, because these are mostly the pairs that I trade. Okay, the major pairs of the US dollars. So this is for the fundamentals. Okay, why we use the fundamentals to gauge what we are anticipating to happen on the technicals. Okay, so we are going to see how this is going to affect the technical market and how we can make money from this. Okay, so let's get over to the business of the day. So starting off with DXY. Okay, for like you guys can see, last week we analyzed we predicted DXY into precision. Okay, we had these two zones which we had marked out, and I stated clearly, vividly on the last week video, okay, that price is going to come back to this area, either of these two zones. Okay, if price fails this first zone, it's going to come back to this second area and give us a bearishness before a bullish continuations. So if you doubt me and you think we are capping, here it is the video. If this zone does not play out, okay, the next zone that we'll be looking out for is this overall highs. Okay, for price to come into that overall high, okay, to come into that overall high and push continuations all the way to the downside. Okay, so that's for actually for the sell scenarios, but I hope you can see how we were able to analyze DXY into precision, the dollar index. Okay, we use the dollar index to gauge the anticipation of trading the dollar pace across board. Okay, so on knowing that price is going to be bearish as at this point all the way to the next level of our 103. Okay, just see how we had that sniper entry, sniper exit on the zones. That's why it's very necessary that you mark out your zones on your PC or on your phone or tablet or whatever you're using to trade. Okay, so for this is for last week, so I'm gonna take this off. So for this week, what are we looking out for the DXY to happen? Okay, to happen on the DXY. Okay, you see this trend line, we have had it for like I think 2 to 3 weeks now. Okay, so price has confidently broken out of the trend line and retested it. If we go to our daily time frame, you see that clear breakout. Okay, you see that clear breakout of this trend line and a retest back to the trend line, hence why price had pushed to the upside. Okay, so coming back to our lower time frame, where are the possible areas in which we can go for bullish continuations? Okay, so for next week we should be looking out for some sell buy scenario. Okay, so our first zone is this zone of the 104 rather, for price to come into this area and push continuations to the upside. Okay, this is our first zone for price to come into this area and a bullish continuations. If this zone fails, the next zone we'll be looking out for is the 103 area. Okay, which is somewhere around here. Okay, this zone. Okay, but I would prefer if price would give us a little bit more of a deeper retracement into the 1-3 area and a push continuations to the upside. So what does that mean? That means that it's going to be a sell buy scenario. Okay, the bigger picture for the dollar is actually a bullish trend. So that's what we'll be anticipating for DXY for the coming week, okay, for the new week. And if you guys can see, we still have more rooms to the upside for the DXY to rally all the way to the upside. Okay, so that's that for the DXY. Up next is here EURUSD. So we're going to start from our daily time frame. Okay, from our daily time frame, you can see this counter trend line in which I had plotted. Okay, price did what? Price broke out of that counter trend line, we tested it, and it pushed continuation to the downside. Okay, that's the inverse of what happened on the DXY, in which price broke out bullish and retested bearish and continued bullish. Okay, so you should know, if you guys follow us for the longest of time now, you know that the EURUSD is inversely correlated to the DXY. Okay, so if DXY is actually selling, okay, the EURUSD will be buying. Okay, so interchangeably, like so. So this actually happened. So let's go to our 4-hour time frame. Okay, for our 4-hour time frame, you saw we had some zones in which we had marked out. Even on the video, last week video, I stated that price may not really rally away from here because price was not actually on our support area. Okay, so this was either of these zones. Okay, so we had this zone here which we anticipated price to come into this zone, this gray line here, and a push continuations to the upside, which was actually what price did. Okay, we also had this small support area which price actually reacted off that area. So if you doubt us and you think we are capping, here is the video. We'll put a line here. So we'll be expecting price to go at least to the 1.095 area. Okay, so from this area, behind you, these are like zones. Okay, so price could still retrace a little bit into this area so that it can rhyme with this resistance being turned support now, and a push continuations all the way to the upside. So that's our bullish, more of our bullish scenarios for next week on EURUSD. Okay, welcome back. I hope you guys can see how we were able to predict EURUSD into precision for last week. Okay, so we had this bullishness, this little bullishness of price all the way to the upside. So that's the essence of marking out your levels, trading off your levels and your key areas, which are actually our areas of interest, which you can take trades and make money all for yourself. And if you are not on our free Telegram community, click on the link on the description below to join our free Telegram community. There we post free signals and also hold some once in a while some online free mentorships too. So click on the link on the description to join. So for this week, where is the next possible area on where's the next possible area for EURUSD? Okay, so for EURUSD, what we'll be doing right now, okay, I will have to highlight this to show on my daily time frame too. I'll have to highlight this area to show on my daily time frame too. Okay, so that will make sense on my daily time frame. So we can see this zone. Okay, we can see these zones. Okay, so I'll adjust this like so. So what we'll be looking out for on EURUSD for next week is actually simple. Okay, we'll be looking for a little bit of retracement from this zone back to that 1.08 area and a push continuations to the downside, and our next level target would be this support area. I'll put a line there. Okay, I'll put a line there like so. So price will be heading to the 1.0708 to the downside. Okay, so that means what we'll be having for next week is a buy sell scenario. Okay, so you can mark out these levels on your phone, on your PC, whatever medium you use in trading, so that you can anticipate price movements from this zone, guys. So that will be it. Okay, so that will be it. Okay, even here on the let me make this to highlight on the lower time frame too. I'm making sure on the lower time frame, like our hourly time frame, not the minutes. And so, okay, so let's go to our 4 hours so that you guys can also see. Okay, so what will happen will be will be a retracement into this zone and a push continuations all the way to the downside. Okay, mind you, these zones also fall into this body candle close. Okay, so price could react between here and this gray area. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking out for on EURUSD. A buy sell scenario, a little bit of buy retracement, and a deep sells continuations to 1.08 area. So up next is GBPUSD. Okay, for GBPUSD, last week you guys saw how we were able to predict GBPUSD into precision. Okay, we had analyzed price, and from the video you guys saw, we said price will come into this area. Okay, price will come into this area and push continuations to the upside, and which price definitely did that before the bearishness thereafter started. Okay, so if you missed our video and you did not watch our video, here is the video. So we'll be looking for price to come into the 1.27 area and the push continuations to the upside. So I'll mark out, at least you target this next level of the 128 area, okay, all the way to the upside. Okay, so I hope you guys can see how we were able to predict GBPUSD into precision, and that is also the essence of marking out your levels on your PC or whatever medium you're using trading. Okay, so I think the trend has actually changed to a bearish trend from the look of things on the dollar index. Okay, so I'll also plot a trend line like so, touching here, touching here. Okay, so if you can see how price had done what price has cleared this trend line. Even though we want to plot another trend line from inside here, from body to body. Okay, so I'll rather keep this. Okay, price has broken out of that trend line. So what we'll be looking out for now for this week, okay, we'll be looking for price to come back into this zone of the 1.269 area and a bearish continuation to the 1.25 area, which is the support, okay, where we have here. Okay, so it would be more like a buy sell scenario for GBPUSD, mind you guys, and all that will be our first level target. You can target all the way to the downside, and you guys know I'm a swing trader, and most of our trades that we take are always swing trading signals, which will give us a lot of money. Okay, so, and if you are watching this video to this very moment, do well to smash that like button and subscribe and drop a comment on the comment section. So up next, if you have some bearishness on gold, or sorry, some bearishness on the DXY, okay, if you have some deeper bearishness on the DXY, then this our sells for gold would be ideal. Okay, so at least first level you could target our 2024 area, okay, before you can target all the way to 2087 area. Okay, that is if the DXY gives us a deeper retracement, but if it doesn't, then we would be still looking out for some bearishness. That means price could just bounce off this area and push continuations to the upside, or price could come into this zone, okay, which is a 21-23 area, and a push continuations to the upside for gold. Okay, so that's what we'll be actually looking out for on gold for this week. So up next is a USDJPY. Okay, for USDJPY, last week you guys saw how we predicted it. Okay, although price did not give us bearishness on the USDJPY, which we did not also take the trades, but also the above area here, okay, rather price gave us what our break and retest of this higher zone, okay, and a push continuations to the upside. So that's what price actually gave to us as at last week. Okay, so we'll still be expecting something like a double bottom at this area and a push continuations to the upside. What if price does not react to the upside or from this level? Okay, the next level area would be this this previous zone. Okay, price will come in here and push continuations to the upside. That means it's a sell buy scenario. Okay, mind you, the USDJPY is directly correlated to the dollar index. Okay, so either of these areas are very valid. We even have a third area here, which price could still give us deeper retracement to the 149 area before a continuation to the upside. So this is our outlook for USDJPY. And next is AUDUSD. AUDUSD, for last week was also predicted into precision. For last week, we had our levels being marked out and wanted price to come into this zone, which it actually did at the push continuations to the upside. And if you think we are capping or you missed last week's video and you did not watch it, here is the video. For is our 0.6531 area all the way to the upside. Okay, so we'll be expecting price to come into either of these zones and a push continuations to the upside for AUDUSD this week. So I hope you guys can see how we predicted AUDUSD into precision. Price came into our zone, required zone, and the push continuations to the upside, and before the bearishness continued. Okay, so we'll go to our daily time frame, squeeze out all the noise. Okay, I'll take this off. Where are the next possible areas for trading AUDUSD for the coming week? Okay, so what we'll be looking out for is a little bit of bearishness, a retest on that zone, then a push continuations to first level, which is this support area. Let me zoom this out for you guys to see. Okay, so it will be more like a buy sell scenario. Okay, price to sell on into the 0.645 area. Okay, we'll be looking for price to retrace back to this area, then sell to this zone of the 0.645 area. Okay, so that's what we'll be looking at for AUDUSD for next week. Okay, and last but not the least, okay, we have NZDUSD. NZDUSD actually we did not include it during our weekly market forecast, but we actually did live analysis with our mentees on our free Telegram community. Okay, so if you are not on a free Telegram community, please do want to click on the link on the description below. Click the link on the description below to join our free Telegram community so that you can also benefit from things like this. Okay, so last week actually on our weekly Zoom sessions, okay, online free sessions, we anticipated price to break out of this area, retest here, and a push continuations all the way to the downside. Okay, so that's what actually happened. So we are actually anticipating same thing to happen this week. Okay, so I'll adjust my support level like so. Okay, I would adjust my support level like so. So let me do like so. So we're looking for price to come back to this zone, okay, and a push continuations to the downside, at least to this area of the 1.58 area, okay, for NZDUSD. Okay, so we'll be looking for a retracement back to this area, then a drop to 1.52 area. Then from there we can look for more drops all the way to this support level here, this support level like here, which is the 1.57 area. Okay, that's it for NZDUSD. We'll also be treating Bitcoin this week, okay, because I've been predicting Bitcoin on my live mentorship for you guys. Okay, so let me include that because I'm seeing some good opportunities on BTC for this week, which for most of you that owns BTC, you can also make something out of it. Okay, so for during our live sessions, I predicted these drops, okay, the drop on Bitcoin all the way to the 60k level, okay, all the way to the 60k level, which price has been there, okay, before this retracement. Okay, so that's why you are even seeing me back. I had already marked out this area during this live session and place these lines. Okay, so even for the sales, I'm anticipating sales bearishness or Bitcoin to fall all the way to the 50k, okay, all the way to the 50k 54 zone. Okay, so what are the next level for you to sell Bitcoin? Okay, so we are looking forward for Bitcoin to come back to this zone, which is this zone, okay, which is this zone here, and all the way bearishness to 50k and below. Okay, so this is the area. If Bitcoin fails to sell from this area, the next level is our 67k all the way to the downside. Okay, so first level, you cannot actually always target your first level take profit at your 60k somewhere around here. Okay, you can target your first level somewhere around here before you can go for a deeper swing of all the way to the 50k. Okay, 50k level. So, and also on Bitcoin, if you guys look at the price action, guys, and you also use chart pattern a lot, you see Bitcoin has been creating a and head and shoulder. Okay, so Bitcoin has actually been creating a head and shoulder, and this head and shoulder is being created on the higher time frame. So what do you expect would happen to Bitcoin? Bitcoin should be retracing on the chart pattern, should be retracing all the way back to either of this support area, okay, before it could now continue to the upside. Okay, so if you guys own Bitcoin, okay, you should be very careful on your holds of Bitcoin, because you can sell it off and buy it when it gets cheaper, like the 50k zone, guys. Okay, so that's it for BTC and every other pair that we have analyzed this week. Okay, I hope you guys make good use of this analysis. Like I always say, mark out these levels on your chart on your PC so that you can know where to enter and when to exit the market. And also, if you are not on a free Telegram community, click on the link on the description below, okay, to join our free Telegram community. There I drop free signals and also host live sessions all for free. Okay, and we also have paid mentorship, and if you're interested and you love the way that we teach, okay, and we'll analyze the market and you want to reciprocate same or replicate same on your trading, okay, you can also contact me through my Telegram channel by clicking the link on the description below. Then you can come straight to my DM. And also, if you're not following me on Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter at Maya_FX. Okay, there I also drop some content on Twitter, which is also information content and even signals and giveaways also on Twitter. So if you're not following me on Twitter, click on the link on the description below. You see a link to my Twitter, so you can just click it and follow me on Twitter. So if there's any other forex educational content you love us to make like this, okay, you can always drop it on the comment section. Let's know what you see. Okay, let's know what you see on what you're also anticipating for the next week or for the coming weeks on most of this space. If it's also same as us, or even there's something different, drop it on the comment section. We would love to share with your ideas. So without further ado, I will see you guys next time, and always plan your trades and trade your plan. See you guys next